What's up, YouTube? I'm Jeremy, and welcome to my new channel, Cigars with JJ. I'd like to start off with a little tour of my humidor. I see a lot of guys posting videos of their humidor tours. Thought it'd be a good idea. To kick off the channel. So here we go. This is my current setup. The boxy wood grain humidor. It's one of the first humidors I've ever had. I've had that for a long time. I mostly keep my flavored and infused cigars in there. Right now I got a handful of Kentucky Fire Cured. This All Dew humidor, that's my main humidor. I've had that for about 4 years or so now. As you can see, it's an older model. It doesn't do heat, it just cools the inside. I'm in Pennsylvania, and it's been cold the last couple weeks, so this thing does struggle to keep up the temperature. Right now it's set at 66. And I actually have it set at 70, so again, when it gets cold out, it kind of struggles to keep it at the right temperature. I know a lot of new electric humidors you see these days do regulate temperature through heating and cooling. I'm not there yet. That is my plan. I did watch a bunch of YouTube reviews of some pretty sweet New Air, Racing, and King Chi humidors. Like I said, that's my goal, but wink, wink, if you guys are listening, hook me up. This All Dew humidor holds about 150 cigars. If I open it up, you see I'm almost at the max. I know it says it holds 150, but with these electric humidors, that's really not an accurate number. It's probably closer to 100 or 120. Don't have that much, but I'm getting there pretty quickly. I did buy a second drawer just so I could hold some more. And I didn't like the fact that the cigars kept rolling off the sides and rolling off the back of the shelf. I also can't fit any boxes in here. I would like to go down the cigar box route, but I think I might have to do the whole Tupperware setup to take care of that. I just started following the industry again, so a lot of the brands like Dunbarton, Aganorsa, and Sanj Patel are new to me. I haven't really paid attention to the new hip trends in cigars in probably 10 or so years. Back then, Cigar Dojo still had their app where guys would post cigar pics, and I think the last trendy cigar was the Sarsaparilla. So again, I'm going back a ways in time. At any rate, this is my collection. I'll pull out some of these drawers and shelves and kind of show you what I got. First one's pretty easy. This little shelf here. Oh, I forgot, you got to open up the door all the way. It is a little annoying. But this first shelf is a couple 5-packs. I got these off a Cigar Bid. Actually, most of the cigars you're going to see in here I've gotten off a Cigar Bid. This first one is a Brick House. Never had it, but looking at the reviews, I think this made the top 25 list at least 2 separate years, so I figured must be a good cigar. I'll give it a shot. These next two are Alec Bradley 5-packs. I know Alec Bradley can be a little hit or miss. A lot of guys either like them or they don't. I don't mind them if you get the right ones. This is a 5-pack of the Tempest. I've had this before. This is a pretty good stick, and you can never go wrong. This other one is the Prensado. To me, this might be my favorite one. Again, I think it was Cigar of the Year in 2011, so it must be good. And again, like I said, I've had these before, and I pick these up whenever I can. So that's my simple first shelf. I am rocking the humidity beads you see there in the back. Haven't gone down the Boveda route yet. These humid beads I've had for a while. They do a pretty good job keeping the humidity at about 69 to 70%. Again, with it getting cold out, I do have to recharge these beads more often than I do in the summer. But like I said, the effort's pretty minimal, and they do a pretty good job of keeping it consistent. So, plus up on the top there, I've got one of those Boveda Butlers, although now I think it's called a CI cigar sensor. And I download the app and I check the humidity and temperature on a pretty regular basis. And like I said, those humid beads do a pretty good job. So, anyway, that's my first shelf. Let me put that stuff back. Pull out the bottom drawer and show you what I got. I'll be right back. All right, so Right off the bat, we got a couple of the EP Carrillo La Historia. Actually, this has been my humidor for a while. It's got some plume on it. Anyway, great cigars. These, I think, also were a top 25 pick a couple years ago. Again, get these as often as I can. Great, solid cigar, great flavor. Never can go wrong. Up next, we got a 5-pack of the Guardian of the Farm. This was a collaboration with Aganorsa and somebody. I'm drawing a blank on who that is. Never had these before. I got a 5-pack off a cigar bid. Looking forward to trying those. Up next, we got what's left of a 5-pack of some Monte Cristo torpedoes. Really can never go wrong with anything Monte Cristo, really. Gave one of these to a buddy of mine. Again, save these for when I got people over that really don't smoke cigars a whole lot. Really can't go wrong. Medium road, pretty much everything, and it's not gonna, if they're not used to smoking cigars, it's not gonna knock them on their butt. So pick these up whenever I can. Up next, we got also what's left of a 5-pack of these Tatuaje tattoos. Smoked one of these for the first time a couple weeks ago. Really liked it. Just getting into the Tatuaje. I got a couple singles that I'll show you later in this video, but pretty budget friendly as far as Tatuaje goes. Loved it. Great cigar. A little bit of a bigger ring gauge. I think this is a 60 size Gordo maybe, but great cigar. Definitely can't wait to have more of those. Up next, we got 2 La Polinas. I've had these in my humidor for a while. I don't recall which one this is. Again, still got some plume up there. Bought these off a cigar bid. Pretty cheap price. Never had them before. Great cigar. Would definitely probably pick those up again too. Up next, we got what's left of a 5-pack of the Rocky Patel Flor de San Andres Black. A little bit of a budget cigar as far as Rocky Patel goes. Not bad. Not bad flavor. Again, a little bit of a budget end. So again, it's not gonna wow you, but it's also not going to disappoint. So you sometimes save these for late night. Up next, we got what's left of a 5-pack of the Cloud Hopper from Warped. Had one of these. Honestly, was not the biggest fan. Didn't think it had a whole lot of flavor and was a little dry. So I'll probably age these for a long while and get back to it later and see if it's gotten any better. I do like Warped. I've had a bunch of different Warped cigars before, and unfortunately this one was a little disappointing. But again, I'll give it a second shot, put some age on these, and see where they're at. Lastly, I got a couple singles. I bought these at a local brick and mortar by my house. I got the Casada Oktoberfest 2023 version or release. I know these guys put out a yearly release come the fall to commemorate Oktoberfest. A lot of guys rave about these. I've never had one. The 2023 edition is the first one I've ever gotten. Again, can't wait to have that. JFR Lunatic. Never had it before. Can't wait. I do like the little gold band with the closed foot. Seems like a pretty solid cigar. Can't wait to have that one. I got a Xeno Platinum. I know a lot of guys online compare these to the Davidoff. Obviously at a way smaller price point. Never had them, figured I'd give it a shot. And if it tastes anything like a Davidoff, I'll definitely be getting more of these down the road. And then lastly, I picked this up kind of on a whim. Never had it before, Island Jim. Not sure if this is like a chocolatey or a sugar flavor. It's got kind of a shaggy foot. Probably save this for the summer. This looks like a good cigar to smoke on the beach. So can't wait to try that. Okay, so that's my first drawer. Let me put these back in and pull out the next one. All right, up next is what I like to call my Drew Estate and Caldwell drawer. Huge fan of both those companies. Pick their sticks up whenever I can, and it's a continual rotation and a constant stick I go to whenever I'm in the mood to smoke a cigar. So up first, we got a 5-pack of the Nica Rustica. Love this cigar. Again, these I got this 5-pack on Cigar Bid. Super cheap. Pick these up all the time. Love smoking these cigars. And it's pretty much a staple always in my humidor. Up next, we got a 5-pack of the Undercrown Maduro. Again, to me, this is like the first Drew Estate cigar I've ever had. And I honestly have not looked back since. Love these things. Again, can't get enough. Buy them all the time whenever I can. Up next, we got two Herrera Estelis, a little bit of a smaller ring gauge. This is the Lonsdale. I've had this in a couple different Vitolas. Love these cigars. Doesn't matter what shape, size, whatever. These are always great. And again, can never go wrong with those. After that, kind of going a little bit of an order of kind of release here. I got the Nortinos. Nortino, again, another great cigar by Drew Estate. Pick these up whenever I can as well. A little bit of a higher price point, but if you can get a deal, like again, I got these on Cigar Bid. Really can't go wrong. Solid smoke. Again, always a go-to. Different Undercrown Maduro and just a different Vitola. Had a third Nortino, forgot about. Next, I got a 20-acre farm. Picked this up from a local brick and mortar by my house. Never had it. This is one of the few Drew Estates I've not had before. Looking forward to smoking this. That's pretty much what I'll smoke next anyway. So, and then maybe my all-time favorite is the Liga Privada series. Had a couple different kinds of these. I've had the number 9. I've had the Furl, the Yale 40. I love these. This is a T52. Might be my favorite of all of them. Never can go wrong. Love these. And I pick these up whenever I can find them. So up next, we got our Caldwell. And we've got, is this the Long Live the King or the King is Dead? This is the King is Dead. This is what's left of a 5-pack, again, I got on Cigar Bid. Love these smokes. Pretty good. Never can go wrong. So if that's the King is Dead, up next we have Long Live the King. Again, I'm going to keep repeating myself with all this Drew Estate and Caldwell stuff, but I love these cigars. Never really had a bad experience, minus, some fluky thing here or there, but love them. Can't get enough of them. And again, this is Long Live the King. So, got 2 more. Again, I got a 5-pack off of Cigar Bid. Up next is a sampler I got. This one I think is the Caldwell Curated and Cured, if I'm understanding that correctly. A lot of the same cigars, the Blind Man's Bluff, Eastern Standard, Long Live the King, just in a slightly different blend. I think they'll swap out some of the filler and some of the wrapper combinations and just make it a different experience. So again, just got that, putting some Angel News in my humidor, and probably come the spring, we'll start pulling these bad boys out and seeing what the difference is. So again, that's my Caldwell and Drew Estate drawer. Pretty much my favorite drawer. So let me put these back and pull out my next shelf. Be right back. All right, last shelf. I'm not going to call it my top level shelf, but it's some singles I've never had before. Looking forward to trying. So first off, we got these 2 HVCs. I got a Hot Cake and I got a Black Friday 2024 Umpa Tempe. Seeing some reviews online. Looks like they're pretty good cigars, so I gave them a shot. Up next is a little bit of a crown head selection. This Lime Imperiosa I've had in my humidor for quite a while, and again, also it's got a little bit of plume on it. I think the story, as far as I know, is this was one of the original Calaveras blends, and I think it got such good ratings and was such in high demand that I think they just put the blend into regular production and relabeled it the La Imperiosa. Great cigar. Can't get enough of these. These next three I've never had before. I got the Juarez. I got the La Patissier. I've seen a couple reviews online of these cigars. These get pretty good ratings. And I got a Coroneta Maduro. I've not had this yet, but again, looking forward to trying it. Next, we got an Oliva sampler. Believe it or not, I've never actually had an Oliva cigar before. So we got the Connecticut, we got the Serie O, the Serie V, the G, and the Master Blends 3. See these cigars, a lot of different stores carry these guys. They're pretty well known. Really not all that limited. I think pretty much every shop I've been into has these, but for some reason I've never given them a shot. So I bought a sampler. Can't wait to try them, because if they're as good as everyone says they are, they'll probably be a regular purchase and a regular place in my humidor. Up next, we've got two Trinidads. I got the Espiritu, if I pronounce that correctly. I got the number 1. That would come into focus here. And then I got the number 2. Haven't had either one of these. Again, I know some of the reviews online, they were pretty good cigars. Came across a couple of these and other humidor tours I've seen guys doing, so I figured I'd give it a shot, and I'll let you know how they are. And then last but sort of not least is the Tatuaje. I mentioned earlier that I'm just kind of started getting into these guys. This is the Veracruz. I've not had any of these, but again, can't wait till the spring where I can, have some time to sit outside and enjoy the cigar and not freeze my butt off. So here is the Veracruz. This is a 2023 TAA release. I don't actually know the name of this cigar, but just picked this up at a local B&M by my house. And then I got a good old-fashioned Tatuaje red label. I've not had this either, so can't wait for that. So at any rate, that's my humidor tour. Hope you guys liked the review. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And I will see you on later videos. Bye, everybody. See ya.